Alright guys, was at work. They evacuated it because we have severe storms in this area. Tornado watch. I just got pelted by some of the worst storms I've ever driven through in my life. Hail was just demolishing my car. That was pretty scary. I don't scare very easily, but driving through that, I literally could not see probably a car length in front of me. And yeah, so we're still under tornado warning watch. I don't know what it is, but it's ugly, so I gotta go later. There's Sheena sitting in the car. She just got home the same time as me. Sheena's got home the same time we pulled into the driveway, and now we're sitting in it because it is pouring. She's smiling at me. Can't see her. I'm always worried about that tree right there. That one's dead. And that big monster. It's coming down sideways, and I left my umbrella inside this morning, and I was like, that'll be all right. I don't think it's supposed to rain all day. Well, evidently, now it's going to rain. It's going to come down. It is a bad storm. Check the radar. There's the red. Hello? Why are you not answering your phone? You're under a tornado watch. There's like hail and stuff. Mom and I are sitting in the driveway right now. It's coming, it's pouring. Hold on, I gotta get the other line. Hello? What's up, Bubby? What's wrong? I know you're scared, dude. It's fine, okay? Just a warning. That doesn't mean there's actually a tornado. I'm in the driveway of our house right now, okay? So I gotta go try to get inside to make sure our basement doesn't flood, all right? I'll call you in a little bit, all right? Man. I've not seen rain like this in a long time. There's like a river going through our yard. I just took a run to the house. I gotta go check on the basement. Hopefully it's not flooding yet again. But at least there's nothing more to ruin because it's already all ruined. At least the carpet, that is. Wow. All right, now I'm soaked. Took my tie off. Came down to the basement to see. Remember this last night? Me thanking you? Look at this, is like the new spot now on our house. Ooh. Here's water. I don't see water in there. So that's amazing. I don't have a clue where water is coming in on this side. Not happy. I really don't even know what to say at this point. Sump pump is running. No water coming in there, but how is there water over here? Look at me. Alright, I gotta go pick up the kids from the in-laws. The part in the basement doesn't seem to be bad. I think it was from the downspout overflowing a little bit and running down the corner of the house. And kind of just, it was like if you spilled a glass of water. That really wasn't much. I vacuumed it up, and there's nothing else down there, so. And my finger. I'm done. Well, we survived the major storm we had. This one wouldn't answer the phone. She was sleeping. Tornado could have taken her away. She'd been gone. And this guy was freaking out. He survived. He was freaking out. And getting ready to eat some supper, so I'm not vlogging that. Brush up. Brush. Get him good and clean. Get him teeth good and clean.
For 100 days, school tomorrow.
Yeah. You want to be shiny. You want to be pretty and shiny and have them choppers nice and choppy and white.
Your mom goes to gym.
That. It's later in the evening. Put all the kids to bed. I don't think we've had any more. We had a lot of flooding in this area. I'm seeing a lot of posts on Facebook from people saying that there's one that has like a 550 acre lake that rose 6 inches. It just flooded. There's roads that are flooded. It was really a little sketchy here for a while with the tornado watches and the hail coming down and the amount of rain that came down. And I think I figured out what happened. So you're gonna have to put up with the echoing a little bit. So outside the corner of the house right here, it was down a drain and it was overflowing, and I think it came down the side of the house down and came up there. And it's all dry now. And so that doesn't worry me as much because I can fix that. But there was no water that came down the wall, because normally it would come down the wall. And then out of the sump pump area here, it would come up through there and you could see it back in there. That didn't happen. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'll go ahead and turn this off. Guys, I can tell you what, that had me super stressed. Luckily it had been easy to clean up because it's just cement floor and what little bit of the carpet that's left, like down there, that when I cut it all up, I left some of it behind. But it was really good not to have to worry about more water. We have a walk-up basement. It's just a nightmare. I would never buy one ever again in my life. It's better than having a basement that has no egress by a door, but we have it. It's a walk-up. I'd rather have a walk-out. But we've been in the house, I don't know, 14 years. So the next house will be a lot smarter about it. Tell you that. I'm gonna build my next house. Anywho, this was not a very eventful night, other than the craziness, the panic that I had when coming home. That was one of the scariest rides I have ever had. I don't know, can you see me? That was one of the scariest rides I've ever had. I've driven a lot of really bad storms, and I'm doing a lot of this. I feel like I'm like Ricky Bobby, like I don't know what to do with my hands. But it was a pretty scary ride in the car because I could not see almost right off the edge of the front of my car, and the roads that I were on were just one road. So if a tornado had come through the woods, because there was stuff behind the trees, there's nowhere we could go, and I'd be toast. Which would have been horrible because I did have my camera. I could have vlogged it, and maybe someone could have figured out how to get up one, because I would get some hits out of that one if I got taken out by a tornado. Yeah, we could do some serious clickbait with that, and it would be super sad, and yeah, that would suck. I don't know where I'm going with that. That's such a horrible thought. That's horrible. Every light in the world down here. So you can see this. I made this for, me and the kids made this for Sheena when Mother's Day. I don't know how many years ago. But it's cool because everything on here is made from one of the kids' fingerprints. So every single one of these is a fingerprint from one of the kids. And at this point, that's Gracie. You can see her little baby hand. And that would have probably been Lauren, Skylar, and Chase. And see, each one of these was a thumbprint. The little ladybugs with its thumbprint. That was a palm print with the little fingers around it. We have some other good stuff. We have this little thing here, this family thing. Look at those guys. Look at those youngsters. And I had gray hair then, but it looks like it was jet black. It's one of me and Bubby and Sheena. There's all of us before Gracie came along. That's Skylar and Bubby, or Chase, and Lauren. Sheena, look at that. Skylar and her grandma, who's now passed. Sweet lady, loved her to death. And there's Lauren and Skylar and Chase before Gracie. Look at this, guys. That's Skylar. That's not Gracie. Look how much they look alike. Skylar and Gracie are like twins. It's amazing. When they were little, at least. I'm rambling. All right, guys. Until next time.